It's crazy because I have my ups and I have my downs. Legitimately, like anybody else would. And one thing, like, sometimes I don't I don't know how to process the fact that I never ever thought in a million years that I would ever become a domestic abuse and advocate because of all of the things that I've experienced because of it. I never expected that in a million years. And something that I explained at Oh How the Budding Blossoms. Um, it's it's an art exhibition that I host for domestic abuse awareness um, every year. This upcoming year will be the third year, but something that I expressed at the last one was just the fact that I was an individual that said I would never, you know what I'm saying? I can never, I can never, never, I will never, and was, and was, and did, and did, and did for 2.5 years at that, and did, and did, and endured that, and went through that, and did, and did. I did. I thought something like that would never touch me, and it did. And it did. And even with all the work that I've done to recover, I'm starting to recognize that there is an aspect of myself that still has not forgiven myself. Yeah, I'm recognizing that there's still aspects of that I have not forgiven myself for. I had someone ask me the other day what I needed to forgive myself for. And in reality, in that moment, I'm like, there might be some things, but it was deeper than that. It was deeper than that. last night I had a dream. I was just minding my business, walking down a dark street for whatever reason. I had just purchased food. It was almost like I was on my college campus, but it wasn't really my college campus. And like I'm walking down, I had just purchased food. I'm walking to wherever I was supposed to be on the campus. It's dark outside, and like as I'm walking down, there's this guy sitting at a bus stop, cat calling to me, and I kept going because I'm like, it's dark outside, and I don't got time to be stopping for no foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what they want. Let's keep going. And one of those men got up and decided to chase me. And he decided to chase me. And I got on the school campus, but he hopped that fence. And he held me at gunpoint till I gave him what he was requesting of me. And the reality is that some of us, we think we won't, but if an opportunity ever presents itself to where you don't have any other choice until you have another choice, then what you think you're gonna do? It's legitimately by the grace of God that I'm still sitting here today being able to say, while you still got time, get up and go. And yes, that's another thing. Even in what I do as a coach and how I advocate for domestic abuse and all of that, like, that does not mean for a second that I'm not still fighting my own battle, that I'm not going through my own healing journey, that I've overcome it all. I have not. But that, I think that's the beauty of it all. Still being able to face those things outwardly and openly. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that are still stuck in their silence. There's some people that are still in denial about their experience. And I do what I do because that silence is a killer. That silence, if you allow it to overtake you, is a killer. Recently, I was put in contact with another therapist who is a trauma specialist. Okay? All of my therapists that I've had up until this point were not specialized in trauma. Okay? Not to take away from any work that they've done with me, because the work that they did was great and I needed it for that time. Okay? But now I'm in contact with one that is specialized in trauma and can help me on a deeper level, and even in the first session I met her with a little resistance because I'm like, lady, look, we not touching that. We not touching that. You know what I'm saying? We not touching that. For what? I'm good. But as I've been going through this process, and as God's been putting me in situations that have caused me to really process and think and reevaluate how my experience has really genuinely affected my life, my everyday, like, I'm realizing that so much of my experience, yes, I am able to speak out about, but it's still, from me, it still comes from a numb place. I'm passionate about what I do and what I say, but it's still, some of it still very much comes from a numb place, a glazed over place. Because when you go through something and you're not sure if you're going to wake up, you're not sure if you're going to get out of this with your life, you're not sure if you're going to be able to protect your children, you're not sure if you'll see your family again, you're not sure if you'll ever be able to make all the dreams come true, all the things that you said you wanted to do in your life. You're not sure if you're ever going to be able to check those boxes off because someone else has power over you, over your mind, over your heart, over your body sometimes, over your finances sometimes. Someone's rearranged how your brain has worked for such a long time. You don't know. And even like, now that I'm on the other side of it, especially, is when all of the things that I have suppressed for these last few years, just trying to get to a place of peace, is resurfacing. It's resurfacing in my mind, in my heart, in my body. But it's resurfacing with real emotion. It's resurfacing with real feelings behind it. It's relieving me of the numbness. You know, it's relieving me of the numbness. And yes, it's a lot. It is a lot. It's a lot. But all in all, I just want you to know that I was this close to giving in the towel on multiple occasions. And I don't just mean like unaliving myself. I mean like also like giving up in the sense of not doing the work to be better, not being willing to put in the effort because I just been through so much. I'm tired, my mind's tired, my body's tired, and like I've been this close to just saying forget it. You know what I'm saying? Forget True Vision. You know, forget trying to be a good mom. Forget trying to be a good person. Forget trying to love. Forget trying to heal. Forget all of it. This close to just saying forget it. Forget it. I don't got time. Only realizing that if I don't do it, all that I've experienced in the process, all that pain, all that hurt, all that chaos would have been in vain. It would have been in vain. When I left that relationship, I said, I'd be damned. I'd be damned to let that be for nothing. And although this journey is hard, although it's not easy, although it has truly affected my interactions with people, and how I interact with people and how I, operate from my day to day, which God is going to heal me through. But I'd be damned if I let all that be for nothing. I'd be damned. You heard? For nothing? You mean I almost lost my life for nothing? You mean I bounced back for nothing? For nothing at all? What? What? You mean I rescued my daughter from a chaotic environment for nothing? Nah, ain't happening. Ain't going down like that. And although the work is not easy, I gotta do the work. Just like you gotta do the work. You wanna heal, you wanna do better, you wanna have better, you wanna live a better life, you wanna be fulfilled, you gotta do the work. You gotta do the work. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. It'll be the best thing you could ever do for you. I love you. Have a good rest of your day.